Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Been a few days, been, just trying out the new extreme fights and things on my main. But, let's hop back into Clyde's journey here, and where we last left off was doing the level 70 Red Mage shop quest. We've got to go talk to Jessie, because she's gonna fly us out to the instance battle. How about that? Yeah, I've got a full stack of those. Yes, Mom. Very well. Now look. We're in the Weeping City of Mach. Glad I showed this off at, 60. Man, 19k heals at level 70. Goodness. You'd think that VerUltima's a flickin' white mage or something. Ow. I don't remember these things hitting this hard. God, look at my disgustingly out of whack mana. Isn't it beautiful? I find it funny, the camera angle for this solo instance, even though it's the same location as, the 24-man, the camera is much closer in and the arena is actually a lot smaller. At least it seems that way. There's Arya, she's got the shadow bondage going on, like Minfilia back in the Since our mana's out of whack, we're going to waste one of our acceleration stacks, but... Same as Lambert, you say? Very well. You know what that means. You gotta get the healing. And VerUltima tries to help you out a little bit too, just in case you're like really beaten up. rot. Oh no, that must be the poison. But as you can see, she's not really that hard. I mean... Uh-oh. He's in the middle of a melee combo, I might die. Okay, no, I'm good. Phew. But I have 10 seconds left on my... Whatever, we'll just kill her. Yay! That was easy. I think they might have toned down how strong that poison is. I could be wrong. The boat's got buggy. Cause she got punked. Damn right you want to live. Hell yeah. Is she though? Is she still here? For some reason I remember that going slightly differently, but... oh well. Ah, there she goes, ragging on Sid again. I don't have to walk. Silly Jesse. Of course, even if they hadn't added flying to this zone, I still wouldn't have to walk because I could just teleport. But you know. Mm-hmm. Your proclivity for spellcasting was a property of Lilith's blood. Now that her corruption has faded from your veins, so too has your aptitude for the arcane. Yes, I feel the difference. My ether is so weak now that I doubt I could cast even the simplest of magics. I get to study magic from scratch. Alright, so she'll have to go do Conjurer and Thaumaturge first, I suppose. Gotta return to his pilgrimage, huh? He calls it a pilgrimage, but isn't it more of just wanderings? Like, he's not, like, going anywhere in particular. Your unyielding mastery. Very well. Seems legit. And more importantly, we got some filler gear so that we don't have to worry about buying a whole bunch of casting gear in between quests. Plus, it looks amazing. The only real downside to it is, well, there was no belt. And can't dye it yet. So maybe someday we'll be able to dye it, but for now we're shit out of luck. But that catches our red mage up a bit, so all's well, all's well. Forget, did I have any accessories for it? Nah, I didn't. Okay, well, good stuff, good stuff. So what's next on the docket for our level 70 tier? We did Samurai, we did Dragoon, we did Dark Knight, we done Red Mage. I'm not going to show Astrologian on screen, so I suppose we can go back around unlocking things on one of the other jobs. Let's see. Well, let's go to Azzy's Law and unlock that go ahead and unlock that dungeon because that's another level 70 dungeon. I guess we could do some level 70 dungeons, assuming the queues happened quickly. They can be quite fun, and they're not that hard. Plus, if I can do them on screen and get them over with, so that I can start doing the 50, 60, 70 roulette again for EXP gains and tome gains. The reason I don't do the roulette now is because due to the nature of 50, 60, 70 roulette, trial roulette, alliance raids, and I think even normal raids, rather than have you have to complete the raids first before you get the roulette, merely unlocking the dungeons will cause the highest level dungeons you have unlocked to tumble into the roulette. And so I don't want to accidentally, do that and miss out on showing the first time, achievements or anything related to it off. I think I've said that before, but it bears repeating. Oh, it's an Ironworks airship. Alright, Philo. Or Philo. Is the T silent? I don't know. Oh, I could just fly over there. Darn Skippy. Fractacl Continuum Hard Mode now accessible. Seems legit. Okay, let's see. So, let's go ahead and queue for that. See if we get it between now and unlocking other stuff. Let's see. That's the main storyline. Hunt for Omega. We'll need its own set of videos, basically. That's the level 70 8-man raid series. This is that. That's another dungeon. That's the dungeon we just queued for. That's another dungeon. And the 24-man. Okay. Let's go to Kugane. And we'll turn in the Rathalos quest while we're waiting, I suppose, for this queue. Although if this queue doesn't happen within the next 10 minutes, then I'll just keep doing quests and jabbering on. Well, I'm gonna jabber on anyway. But I think you are familiar with how I operate by now. Unless, of course, you're new to watching, which would make you completely unfamiliar. But if you're unfamiliar and you've watched this far, then, well, you must like what you're hearing or seeing. So. They're still doing squats like crazy. Hey guys, it's been like 2 weeks. You're still doing squats? I'm no meowster, you brute. I'm Clyde's faithful and dependable palico. Yeah, I done killed it, man. Despite what they say, the Rathalos armor you can get from this is just glamour. They didn't put actual stats on it. Well, such is life, I suppose. The newer king on the block. I've had tougher battles. Stronger brood of Rathalos, huh? Older, more powerful brood, huh? And that's the unlock for Rathalos Extreme, which is actually soloable now at level 80, with basically any I-480 to I-500 gear set DPS that can lower their global cooldown. Because of the way the flight phase works, you have to do 67 global cooldowns in order to bring them out of the air, and with the fight timer, the extreme mode has an in range of, I think it's like 10.5 minutes or something like that. So you have to either be able to last that long to bring them out of the air, which most DPS cannot do, or you have to be hitting him fast enough that you can bring him out of the air. So basically, I think it's like Ninja, Samurai, Monk, and Machinist can all do it really easy at I-480. Well, not really easy, but it's possible at I-480 solo. And then tanks are really close at being able to do it. I'd say an I-500 tank with I-505 weapon possibly kill it. But I don't have any experience with that because I skipped the Savage tier, raid tier this time around, and I don't have any I-500 gear even on my main. Well, actually I do have some. I just don't have, you know, any I-505 weapons. Let's go see about unlocking this here Eureka, I suppose. Incorrigible youth? What? Looks like a Lalafell to me. Oh, excuse me, sorry if you heard that. Oh, jeez. There's a sneeze. Ah. Or someone the other day on Twitter was like, working with Kryl must actually be hilarious, because just imagine working with someone who never takes off their Halloween costume because of her Moogle hoodie. To be honest, I barely noticed that she's always wearing a Moogle hoodie, because cat ears don't exactly stand out in this world where we have cat people. Ejika, Sunjika? Or maybe it's Ejika? I don't know. Kinda like saying Ejika better. It's probably G. It's probably Ejika. I don't fucking know. I don't like them. There's another Lalafell storyline I think the game could probably do without. But, eh. Really, I mean, honestly, the game has too many Lalafell storylines. Too many Lalafell characters taking place in, like, major events. And it's not like I just outright hate Lalafells. It's just, like, they're small and supposed to be, like, good at magic. But, you know, we get, like, Pippin in the main storyline, who's a frontline brawler bruiser. We get Kryl and the Scions. Now we get this Ejika dude. We had. There's more to come too. It's just. We call it Eureka. Eureka Animos, now accessible. Basically, Eureka's like a huge instant zone where you get a separate EXP system, similar to Palace of the Dead, but like more long term, because when you level up inside of there, it's called elemental level, and when you level up inside, you know, you can just leave and come back. And at any time, you can enter it solo, just team up with people on the inside. It's basically as close as this game gets to like an overworld activity zone, more or less. Despite the fact that it's instanced. So let's see, what else could we unlock? Trying to think here. Oh, there's more dungeons we can unlock, but they're gated behind the main storyline quest, even though they're technically side dungeons. Some side quests and side dungeons don't, and it's include a bunch of side trials too, actually. They don't start cropping up until a good ways through the Stormblood main storyline. So we might want to go start doing that, since it doesn't look like the dungeon is going to queue. And I know I said I would take us out of it if it didn't happen within the next 10 minutes, and now it's been 12. But it's not that long of a dungeon, and there's not really that many cutscenes associated with it. So if we queue into it within the next 5 minutes, we should be okay. Now, if you don't remember what we're doing main storyline-wise, it's the whole Mad King's Trove that Arenvold wants us to hunt down. Got really afraid to stop being king, huh? Head King Scribe, huh? Sure do. Vile curse, huh? Seems legit, I suppose. I haven't unlocked flying in the peaks yet, even though I could have. And that's on me. I should have done it between episodes to speed this up a little, but I didn't, so bear with me. Old guy told me some shit. His fear seemed genuine. My father was in the Imperial Army. Words are hard. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. Oh, so he's a product of rape. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Garleans. My mother did not care for the taunting reminder of my heritage and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. In the end, she turned me out into the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I had become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and that road led me into the company of the Scions. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With the Eldrick's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Oh hey, there's the dungeon. Maybe we can get done with this cutscene and queue in. Sounds good. Let's take the healing set. Yeah, hurry up. Alright! I think we'll be able to finish this in the nick of time. It should go fine. Fractacl Continuum Hard. There's our airship flying on in. Looks like it's flying us into the reality augmentation bay, but it's like some interesting things have happened. Alright, 50 bonus poetics. That means we'll get 90 for this whole plan. It's not even a roulette. Kind of wasted my sprint. Hey, look, there's a green Ixali. Ixal doing up here? Kind of a chaotic pull. I wouldn't have it any other way. Other bit, huh? As you can see, it's basically evaporating. Increased potencies, direct hit, yada yada. Although actually this was a level 70 dungeon, so direct hit's not a factor, but increased potencies are. Now there's some stuff to read. We'll come back and read them if we got time at the end. They're decently interesting. Also, you'll notice, you know, dead creatures and dead, like, robots and things. It's a pretty cool dungeon, like, to pay attention to the, you know, the small details and things. Got dead sky pirates all over the ground. Mostly Rogadin and Eleton for some reason. I guess to make them stand out because those are larger. The gear in here is, I think I-325? Yeah, I-325. So this is like midway through Stormblood as far as chronology goes. And this boss is pretty neat. The Ultima Warrior. Whoa, tall. Gonna mimic a Zervan, huh? So that means match your meteor colors to your meteor. Pretty simple. Man, he didn't even get to go through 2 of the Warring Triad mechanics. Dying like crazy fast. So we got like an arena with pistons and things. Bio pellets, huh? Remember that for later as well. I don't want to waste this blood, but Biomanufactured Brobiniacs. So not only did ancient Alec slave dragons, but they were able to actually create them out of goo. There's like goo all over every door and stuff. Oh, that's what awaits us in here. Looks like a behemoth. It's Final Fantasy VI reference. The ultimate weapon. Except it doesn't have the right amount of legs. Sad times. But it's close enough. They call it the Ultima Beast, huh? Now it's kind of weird because we've actually skipped a lot of his mechanics because we pushed him into different phases. But yeah, see, he's supposed to do that several times. And when he gets under 10%, he should start casting an enrage. Basically an enrage cast. It's kind of sad, really, because like it really doesn't do the boss that he is in Final Fantasy VI justice. Oh, I guess they all left without me being able to give them commendations. Oh wait, no, they didn't all leave. That's cool. Works for me. Oh, you know what though? Let's go back some and read things we missed. Since we've got about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. Because there's some stuff to see here. Like, notice there's some sort of airship wreck right here or something. No, I guess that's not an airship. That's I guess it's like a column fell over. This dead thing is the boss, you know, the last boss from the first Fractacl Continuum, but it's scrap. There is a wrecked dirigible here. That's a Ixali dirigible. Navigator's log, day 1. Too soon to fly, the other said, but prove them wrong I will. Find our paradise, I must. a yacht land. So that explains the Ixali we saw. More fallen stuff. Goodness, it's quite a battle that went on. There's an airship, another airship. 2 more airships, actually. Look, airships. Airships everywhere. Reality augmentation with, like, there's a ton of wires that go into the center there for the mother bit. I guess that's like some defense mechanism we didn't activate the first time we went through the Fractacl Continuum, because we accessed it the proper way. Filled with drones, the sky was. Swift and sure their attacks were, but by some miracle I'm alive. Severely damaged, the airship was. Parts for repairs I need. And here we got dead Rogan Sky Pirate. He had a gun. Another dead Rogan Sky Pirate. He had an axe. Not exactly sure what this is. I guess it would be Phantom Ray, but it doesn't really look like Phantom Ray to me. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, it would have to be, right? Like, that's what it is, judging from its 4 arms and stuff. But it looks too big. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Another dead Rogan Sky Pirate. Another dead Rogan Sky Pirate. Here's a Dusk White Sky Pirate, also dead. More Rogan. Another Dusk White. There's the Ixali. And look, he must be tripping balls because he sees the Ixalion. Proving that the Ixali Beastmen were actually of Allegan origin. Dun dun dun. And I think that's all there is to really show or see. I don't think there's anything else to show or see at this point. Although I guess the glyphs on the wall and floor are kind of interesting. I do kind of like how sleek the interior of this place is. It was like before with the Fractacl Continuum, we went through the museum part, and this part is like the actual like testing and laboratory section. Like last time we went through the part that was for public viewing. This time we've been going through, you know, this crazy biomechanical experiment place and factory. Like, yeah, you can see that's another Phantom Ray in there. That's like the construction lab for Phantom Rays. Which was the first boss in the first Fractacl Continuum. Got more chimeras that are just chilling with Brobignac or whatever. I don't think this Minotaur can actually ever break out of any of these sections. Like, I've never sat here and let him like bang on it, but I don't think he can. Kind of a shame, really. But, yep, that's pretty much all there is to see in here. The Allegans' creation. Genetic, you know, engineering, I suppose. An unwanted truth, huh? Well, it's unwanted truth for the Ixali, that's for sure. So we'll go talk to Flo about that next time. For now, we'll call it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.